Renzo, here we have one of the just most beautiful things I think we can find in Italy.
Is it real or it's plastic?
No, I think this is real. This is some beautiful Parmesan Reggiano. We can tell by the name stamped here on the outside of the cheese, and you're going to tell us about it in a minute. Parmesan Reggiano is, as most people know, is a cheese that's really used a lot in Italian cooking. Unfortunately, what we find a lot of times is people using Parmesan cheese that's not Parmesan Reggiano, and particularly in the United States, it might be produced in Wisconsin, it might be produced in Argentina, and they do not have the depth of flavor, they do not have the characters of this cheese. And this cheese obviously comes from the Parma region of Italy, I guess north central Italy, and when they make
Emilia-Romagna. Remember Pavarotti.
And when they make this cheese, the cheese is made from milking the cows 2 times. They take the evening milk, they leave the milk out all night, they skim it, take the cream off, and they have a skim milk. They milk the cow again in the morning, they blend those 2 milks, and then they proceed to make the cheese. And the 2 different milkings help to give the cheese a more depth of flavor, some character, and then they put it in these.
And you have different kind of Parmigiano during the year. You know, the best one is the one they make during springtime and falls, because they have more fresh. They don't use the what's it called, the hay.
Mm-hmm. And they eat wildflowers. They eat the grasses that are more natural. The milk develops some more flavor.
You know, trifoglio, this kind of stuff. Very good.
Yep.
Yeah, it's really
in the old days, I heard they used to even stop the production at times a year. Now they make it all year round, but at times they stop the production during the year.
There's a big demand because we use a lot. You know, think about it, when you make a lasagna or pesto, you just go with a lot of cheese.
Not a Parmesan Reggiano. Well, tell us about this cheese here.
Yeah, that's important to, you know, when you buy Parmigiano Reggiano, that's important you know what you are buying. Okay. First of all, you have to see like the side of the wheel. The wheel is about 38 kilograms to 40 kilograms, so close to 80 pounds. It's a big monster like this. It's tall like this.
88 pounds, 80 pounds.
First of all, you have to check if it's a real Parmigiano Reggiano. This one has like a hot stamp, like little nails over here, and it says Parmigiano Reggiano. It's the first quality. You can find a Parmigiano Reggiano second quality, no quality. It has a kind of, sorry I have to do this, but that's how it is. They cross it in this way. It means it has some problems, maybe some holes inside or some cracks. Another thing you have to check is the year. This is Lotto, means lot. DIC, Dicembre 05. It means it was produced on December 2005. So today it's older than 18 months. Parmigiano Reggiano, you have the producer here. Consorzio Parmigiano Reggiano, and a number with the producer. Because you have to think that Parmigiano Reggiano is produced by hundreds of producers, and they are, you know, let's say, unified into a consortium. That's why they did a pretty good marketing, you know, campaign for years and years, and now it's the #1 cheese in I would say in the world. It's the most famous.
It's the most famous, one of the most beautiful cheeses, and I know
in Umbria we're really jealous because we can't produce the Parmigiano Reggiano, but we have, you know, some other stuff.
You have some nice
pecorino, of course.
Yeah,
we can get like 3 years old Parmigiano in Oviedo at the Square Market. It's really, really good.
It's very nice.
Sometimes it has a kind of pink, you know, color shade. It's really interesting.
It really develops a little more flavor. It gets a little drier. And
it's pretty good for, you know, sport people. It's like, it has about 34% proteins and also like 35%, 38 fat. You know, a piece of cheese like this, have a bite. You know, a little pizza, meraviglioso. Che vuoi di più della vita? A little more wine.
And the texture is wonderful, and the creaminess, and this, you can't beat, this is probably one of the most ultimate red wine cheeses with the nice Barolo.
You know, there are sometimes there's little white spots. This is fat, crystallized. Nothing bad. It's actually, if you see the crystals, it's a good sign.
Good sign that it's a good, well-aged Parmigiano, and you get the little crunchy bites. It's creamy, full of flavor, has a little bit of piquant.
Yeah, at the end.
Just a little bit. It goes great with the red wine.
Yep. It's pretty gentle.
It's gentle, but it's full-flavored. It's not sharp like a Pecorino.
No, Pecorino is more aggressive. Right. Can I say it's a kind of feminine?
I don't know if I agree with that. It might be masculine.
Oh my God.
I don't know.
No, it's pretty good.
It's very.
And you can work a lot with the Parmigiano. You can transform it in a nice, Parmigiano mousse.
Right.
And it's really easy. It's
I've tasted your Parmigiano mousse at
Buono,
Bono. At the James Beard House, you made a
we made that
Parmigiano mousse.
with caramelized red onions, arugula, pistachio. Fan.
It was wonderful. But this cheese is so versatile. To finish pastas, you mentioned put it in lasagna, in a risotto, on a pizza, to finish on a salad, to finish a salad.
It's essential for risotto. Mantecatura at the end, butter, Parmigiano, period. You can substitute it. So, I'm sorry, if you want to make risotto, you need this guy.
It's the best.
Of course. Ciao.
Ciao.
I concur.
All right.